And from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock, that's the real show. I mean, total strangers, and it got to the point, we're there regularly every night, where I mean, the whole Denny's was just his audience. And you can't imagine that, but it really was really like that. And it got more so every night as more people look forward to going, because we were there every night after the gig. It was right next door. Denny's were going to be there. Steve was going to be there. And he would have that whole Denny's listening and laughing to his crazy. I can't even tell you what he did or said, but I just remember everybody just, that's what he was like everywhere. Yeah, let's see.
Do you want to look at my notes and then add lib a little bit?
No, that's about all I really want to say. I just want to.
Well, I didn't,
What is your name? What is your relation to Steve?
And then you can put that in there.
History, names, band, Steve, Chemical, Trim Kings, Hotfoot, types of music played.
Well, you were just saying that there was country and there was jazz.
His versatility.
Yeah.
And his practice
and
ethics.
His amount of practice.
That's kind of what I want to mention.
Would you want me to go back upstairs where you feel like you're comfortable down here by yourself, and then you can say, "Hi, I'm RG or Rosa."
Maybe so, and I'll just read
and
your
then
questions.
Just read it through.
I'll try that.
Okay. Well, I'll come back down and say 8 minutes.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Is it rolling?
It's rolling.
Okay.
Yep.
Get out of earshot.
Takes a lot to get these boobs up the stairs.
Hey, hi. Well, I'm RG DeCunha, old burnout drummer from Kansas City. Heidi's wants me to add any kind of anecdotes and information regarding Steve that I can remember. She says she wants to. What is your name? My name is RG DeCunha. What is your relationship to Steve? Steve, besides being my best friend, was a fellow who I met in 1969. He was playing with a band called Next of Kin, which was just a fine band with Gary Sylvie, Kurt Franklin, Bruce Ketchell was playing drums. For one reason or another, I think Bruce left the band and I replaced him in 1969, and that's when my relationship with Steve started. And that relationship carried on for 10 years. And if I can remember right, I'll try to fill in the blanks there. We started a band called the Rhythm Kings. Consisted of Stu Langer, a local Kansas City musician, keyboard player, and Greg Whitfield, who plays for the Sons of Brazil, a bass player. And the Rhythm Kings at one point had a horn section consisting of Stan Kessler, renowned trumpet player, and Bill Bergman, renowned saxophone player. And it was a really good little soul band. And after that band, we started another group, a progressive rock band called Hotfoot, and had some great players in that band. Eric Bikalis on keyboard, Cindy Fee, a vocalist, Mike Murphy, a vocalist, Rick Moores, a world-class bass player, and me. I don't know what you'd call me, but I was lucky enough to be the drummer of that band, and that filled up most of the 70s. At one point, Steve and I got smart and joined a Las Vegas-style show band with tuxedos and girl singers and spotlights and a comedian, a front man, and actually made some money for a year. Instead of losing money, we made money. And during that time, we were always on the road, and I lived with Steve in the same room for the better part of that year. And that's when I really became aware of his dedication to the art of improving his skills, which is to say his practice, his determination and persistence to learning how to play guitar better. He would wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, and put on his guitar by 9 or 10 o'clock and play his guitar, practice his guitar for literally 5 hours during the day, if not more. Maybe take a break for dinner and then go play that night for 4 hours. And this was every night of every week. And Sundays he would play all day. It was amazing, and his dedication. So there's a lesson to be learned there from up-and-coming musicians. I guess I would have to say practice, because that's what he did. And Steve, I watched Doug Gunn's interview where he talked about what it was like working with Steve, and he really he made the point of how effortless it all was, and how easy Steve made it all, and that's a fact. I was spoiled those 10 years because I never had to. Nothing seemed to take any effort. It was just so easy, and I come to find out later that's not so normal. I play with people now where it takes them all day to work out one simple song. So that's an interesting point. Let's see. She wants me to talk about names and bands. Yeah, the Rhythm Kings, Hotfoot. And after about 1980, I kind of got into a different career, and I kind of lost touch with Steve. But during the 70s, he was my best friend, and the star of the show. And being on stage didn't stop Steve from being a star. I think he was more colorful after the gig, late night, off stage, than he was on stage. Many memories of him just dazzling a room full of strangers with his wit and his humor and his, his personality. His passing, like so many others, has left a void which will never be filled by anybody. The memories will never change, but the future will be forever lacking without him. Sorry to say. I'll always be indebted to my good friend and for allowing me to be a part of his short-lived but long-loved musical career. We'll never stop missing him, and hopefully his memory will be there for others to enjoy through the Hall of Fame here, I hope. Although it's hard to describe the fellow, I tell you. I did love him, and he was like a brother to me, and I owe him a lot, for what little good things have happened to me in my musical career is all because of him. And I'm still playing drums, by the way, and still hoping to hit the big time. I'm only 61, so I guess I got a couple of years left. All right, well, that's it. And Doug, I want to say hi to you and tell you what a great job you did on capturing the essence of what it was like to live and work with Steve. And his daughter is special to me. She's like my daughter. I love her, and a lot of good memories. And world's is definitely, my life has been better, and the world's been better because of him. Okay? All right. Take care. Okay, hi. Heidi.
Huh?
I'm ready.
Oh, sorry.
I think I did a fairly good job. Let me can we look at it?
You wanted to look at it?
Yeah. And you can delete all the rest except that. I think I did a pretty good job.
Here, do you want to sit in your chair and I'll turn the camera around so that way you're not standing there or bending down with your back? Being as okay, now here's the computer illiterate. Let's see. No. Okay.